Hola a todos amigos del mundo deportivo, estamos nada más y nada menos que con Natalya, una de las superestrellas de WWE que este próximo domingo, en el día de mañana, estará presente en Evolution. Vamos a empezar con las preguntas. Hello, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing great, thank you.
So it's my pleasure to have you here from Mundo Deportivo.
Thank you.
The Spanish newspaper. I would like to start. You've been a lot of years, I don't know how long has been your career in WWE so far. How was the evolution of Natalya as a WWE performer along all these years?
For me, being in the WWE, I've had an incredible evolution and one that I'm really grateful for. I got signed to WWE in 2007 and debuted on the main roster in 2008. So I remember it all very well. But in a nutshell, I've been a part of some really incredible moments. And it's been like, when I look back at pictures of myself when I first started to where I'm at now, I'm like, there's been so many great changes, especially with my hair. But I think for me, just seeing the evolution of where the women have gone in the last year and how far we've come to now. From the Attitude Era to the Divas Era to where I don't know, I guess we're calling it the Reality Era. But it's nice to see that women are really at the forefront. And that to me is the biggest change. That I went from being on TV dancing with the great Khali, who I loved, but wanting more, always knowing that I wanted more, wanting to be in the ring, wanting to compete, wanting to be a women's champion, wanting to be in monumental matches like the first ever Women's Royal Rumble and the first ever, Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. I always knew that I wanted more. So it's nice to see that while the revolution wasn't really ready for me, I was ready for it.
And if you could go back in time, change something from your career, would you like to change something, or do you think that everything's fine, you would do the same?
If I could go back in time, I don't know what I could have changed, because everything that I did was what I was asked to do. When people say, there have been a lot of people that don't like the word diva. They say we don't like that word, and diva has a bad connotation. For me, when I started in WWE and got brought up onto the main roster, that was what we were told that we were going to be called. So I just, as any good, employee or, talent would do, I rolled with the punches. And that's what I believe has gotten to me. That's what I believe has gotten me where I am today, is rolling with the punches. Rolling with the punches and also adjusting, adapting. Life isn't always about survival of the fittest at all. It's about who can adapt. So if you want, they wanted the company, the directive from WWE was that they wanted us to be called divas. So that's what we were called. Now they want us to be called superstars. We adapt, we adjust, we change, we grow, we evolve. And that's where we are today, evolution.
You have a small, let's say, role in NXT, but you have a very important match against Charlotte in NXT.
Yes.
Do you feel the evolution of the NXT as a brand?
Do I feel the evolution in NXT as a brand?
Yeah, it was a very small brand at the beginning, but now it's huge. It's like a third brand. What do you think of this evolution?
I think NXT is crucial to WWE. I think it's an incredible place to learn. You're literally learning under the best coaches that you can learn from, in a facility that's state of the art. And you just you're given all the tools to succeed. And then NXT has their own programming. So it's got a little bit of an underground following. And for me, one of the most important pivotal moments of my career in WWE was my match at NXT with Charlotte Flair. And again, it was about me being able to have the platform to use the tools that I have and the skills that I have and the abilities that I have and pay it forward. And I was ready to prove what I could do this entire time, and Charlotte Flair was ready to prove that she could hang. And we blended our styles together and showed the world that we both were right.
And what is your mindset going into Evolution tomorrow?
Going into Evolution, taking on the Riot Squad with Sasha and Bayley, it's going to be a huge undertaking because the Riot Squad has a ton of momentum. And they are the most dominant bad girls heels on Raw, and they're really, really talented. All three girls, all three of them bring something different to the table. All three have their own strengths. All three of them are very unique. I never look at one of them and just go, oh, she's better than the other. I always think the team isn't complete without the three of them, and they're guns a-blazing. They're firing on all cylinders, which to me is good. It's amazing. It's awesome because it's going to challenge myself and Sasha Banks and Bayley to be the best that we can be. It's going to challenge the three of us to step up. And that to me is, if you're in the women's division in the WWE and you don't want to grow and change and evolve and get better, you shouldn't be here. If you're in the women's division in the WWE and you don't want to be the women's champion, or you don't aspire to one day be in WrestleMania, to me, those are important things. Those are dreams that we all need to, I feel, share. Because to be in the WWE, you want to be the best. And that's why we're all so excited that we're getting this match, this tag team match, to steal the show. We plan on stealing the show. And every girl at Evolution, whatever match they're in, they should want to have a moment that steals the show.
I have to ask you about what happened last Monday Night Raw with Roman Reigns. How's the locker room?
Oh, well, that was really hard for all of us to be a part of that. And obviously way harder for Roman to be giving out that news that none of us knew that like, as far as I know, no one knew that news was going to be delivered. Roman's very private. And we were kind of just told earlier in the day that there was something going on in the first hour of the show that we wouldn't want to miss. And everybody was talking about it. And I remember that building being freezing cold. And it was just this tension in the air all day long. And when Roman walked to the ring, I thought it was really weird when he wasn't wearing his wrestling costume. He just was wearing a shirt. And I thought, this is going to be like something, he has to deliver something serious. When he announced that he was battling leukemia, he had it for 11 years and that it was back, everybody was just in shock. We were in disbelief. Some of us were crying. Some of us were just standing there frozen. Because Roman is our locker room leader. Roman is our Superman. Roman is the guy that all of us look up to backstage. He's like a general for us. And he's going to be going through some really tough times, and no doubt in my mind he's going to beat it, but it just made me realize that no one is promised anything. Life is fragile. No one is promised tomorrow, and everything we have we need to stop and be grateful for. And that's what Roman, I thank him for that gift, and I'm praying for him.
Let's move forward, because we have next weekend 2 shows in Spain, Madrid and Barcelona. You're going to be there again?
Yep.
I think you were in Malaga last month of May, and it was your 8th consecutive time in Spain. It's amazing. I think you are the superstar that's doing more and more shows in Spain.
I love Spain.
What are your thoughts on that?
I can't wait to come back to Spain. And, when you perform, and for me, performing around the world is one of the coolest parts of our job, because you never know what city, state, country, continent is going to be like. But being in Spain, it's very, very special, because the crowd is like no other crowd in the world. They are electric. Their energy is contagious. They make us want to perform and be better. And it's really, really cool. Really, really cool to be back there in Spain. And you just, like, to me, I want to stop and hug everybody in the front row, but I don't have that much time. But like, their energy, the crowd, they're so loud that you can't even hear what you're doing. And it's that kind of energy that just we thrive on. That's why we live to do this job, because of crowds and the audience in Spain, because of those people. That's what makes it all worthwhile.
So, what does it mean, Evolution? We know what it means for WWE.
Right.
What do you think that means for the wrestling business in general? It's a huge step.
I think it's huge for the wrestling business. I think it's huge for WWE. I think WWE is following world trends in the sense that women are at the forefront. And we always, WWE is very current with pop culture and with what's hip in the world today. And you look at Serena Williams, and you look at the U.S. women's gymnastics team, and you look at women all over the world. Women all over the world are taking center stage. And it's really, really cool that WWE trusts us girls enough to want to focus on us, to put us at the forefront. And every single time they have trusted us at the forefront, we've hit home runs. Whether it's Ronda Rousey, wrestling Alexa Bliss at SummerSlam, or Charlotte Flair facing off against Becky Lynch when I had that championship match against Naomi. To me, we hit home runs, and every time we hit a home run, the company invests more and more in us. And it's just nice they're finally giving us that chance, because we didn't always have it. And now that we have it, it's like we want to just keep running with it. It's been hard. I'm not going to lie. It's been, to me, I remember it takes time. It takes time. It takes time to make those changes, and we all want everything now. But I'm glad that we're finally getting those chances.
And finally, what happened with Natalya after Sunday? Say Monday Night Raw. What are you looking forward after that, after this Evolution pay-per-view?
Well, I am really, really hoping that something exciting is going to be happening for the division, where we get, some sort of change. Whether it's
tag titles.
I would love to see tag titles.
Just today we were in the main office in Manhattan with Stephanie, and someone asked, "Is this something that is in WWE planning?" And she said, "Yeah, stay tuned. It's gonna be sooner than you think."
Wow.
So
yeah, that's to me that would be the coolest, to have tag team championships for the women. And we've been all wanting them for a really long time, but again, we've been told, be patient, it's going to happen, and hopefully it does. I hope it does.
So thank you so much for your time. If you want to say something to the rest of the Spanish fans that are going to see you in 1 week.
Hey guys, I cannot wait to come back to Spain. I've been missing you guys, and I'm looking forward to seeing all of your signs front row. So I cannot wait to come back, and Spain is #1.
Thank you.
You're welcome.